5, 4. It's The Voice Washington, The Voice TV. I'm here with legendary coach Booby from Coney Island, also son of legendary coach, mentor, etc., Mr. Lou. We standing right here under Robert Mr. Lou Williams Way. If you can get that right here. I want to say I really appreciate it, Booby. You're giving me this interview right now, and I deeply appreciate it. The Voice Washington, The Voice TV. We appreciate you giving us. Listen, we out here. We just flowing with it. But Boo, I want to first ask you some questions pertaining to the history and the culture of basketball in Coney Island. Can you tell me kind of, or elaborate with the people, what does basketball mean to you and what does it mean to the community in Coney Island?
It brought everybody together.
Right.
It all started with the battle between my father and
Coach Jones.
Yeah. Well, what my father had done was he took kids from different blocks.
Right.
And by bringing them together on the team,
Right.
it made everything smooth in Coney Island.
Right.
Thus, that's what I've been doing as well.
Right.
Bringing kids from different areas of the block.
Right.
So it formed a
And
family.
you're talking about Coney Island. Okay.
So
Talking about Coney Island.
Yeah, so it formed a family.
Right.
So with that family unit, back in the days, they used to go across town, play against legendary coaches like Bill Reynolds, because Bill Reynolds was the first Brooklyn coach.
Right.
They have a collaboration of basketball players that actually played in the pro.
Right.
Thus, that's what was my father's goal.
Right.
It's to send ball players into the pro. But in the early part of it, thanks to Earl Smith, he's the one that got my father into coaching. So from that point on, he used football, because my father was a football player. Right. He used the intensity of football and brought that together with basketball. Right. So when you see ball players playing hard and hungry, right. That's just comes from that point. Right. Because every time we touch somebody, that's the ingredients that we put in the ball. Right. So we can be sure, this is me, Bernard, Josie, Big Ike. We were the shortest people out there playing this 6'5", 6'7" dude. Right. That we used to destroy him because he was fast, right. And we played above his rim. Right. That was the most important part. And then you have other ball players also who played on that intensity. You have Jock, you have Silk, you have everybody played with that intensity. And if you didn't step on that court with that intensity, you might as well just go home and just sit down and watch. Right. That was the family rules out here.
So, can you kind of elaborate with the people, who were some of the people, some of the kids in the neighborhood that your father, Mr. Lou, God bless his soul, have mentored and coached?
It's a whole list. Right. But the most profound ball player that he actually had was Jock.
Jock.
Yeah, because Jock was Coney Island's Magic Johnson out here. Right. So once he had Jock, he really took over. Right. Because he had like basic ball players. That he brought and just took them out, taught them, worked around their habits, and they won. Pumped the confidence in it. But with Jock was like his floor general. That was his first floor general.
So Jock was a point guard?
Yes, he was a point guard. And then who came behind him was Eric Marbury.
Eric Marbury.
Right. He was like...
Which is the, excuse me, I don't mean to cut you off, which is the older brother of Stephon Marbury.
Right. And he played extremely above his rim. But his guard set, through trial and error, right? Through trial and error, he learned the little things that he needed to put in.
Trying to walk this way.
From trial and error,
right.
What we needed to produce that NBA ball player.
Right.
So the class that that really stood out that came underneath me and T was Darryl Flickens.
Darryl Flickens.
Yes, that's
God
him.
bless his soul.
Yeah, Corey, Future, Stephon. That class right there was like the total ingredients as far as like putting it all together, the blueprint.
Right.
Because you had Darryl Flickens, who was like a machine. You could drop 50 points on you, 20 points on you in a heartbeat.
And Darryl Flickens also played for Lincoln.
Also played for Lincoln.
Right.
And all this went to Lincoln.
Right.
Sky Park, what we call
Eric Marbury, right?
That's Donnie.
Donnie.
And Eric.
Okay.
All that went to Lincoln.
Right.
So pretty much Lincoln already had you already had the players. All you had to do was just throw them out there.
Okay.
You know.
And who was the coach at that time for Lincoln back in that day?
You had two. Well, before Bobby, I can't get his name.
Okay.
But there was another coach, but he also coached at Brooklyn College.
Right.
Then Bobby took over.
Okay. Well, we really don't want to get off the main subject.
All right.
This is really about you and Mr. Lou. We kind of want to talk about what you're doing and also and what you've meant to kids in the community, such as myself. You coached me at a point in time. Can you kind of elaborate with the people, with some of the kids that you've touched and some of the things that you've done to take kids' game to the next level?
Is that Mike?
Yes. Yeah. What group of kids I touched actually was females.
Right.
You had Jackie, you had Leroy Flood, Tawana Flood. Those girls were the first one that actually, and Lil Mookie, bad point guard from the Pink Brothers.
Right.
You know, they brought me into it, and then my father threw a team at me, and then that was it for me.
Right.
I just took off from there. And the first profound team that I had, what you missed, you were supposed to be on that team. You were supposed to be on that team. That's with Cry. Not Cry, with Chaps. So we call him Joey.
That's right. He had Joe had a jump shot.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Okay.
Joe, Onion, Ghost, D.
PJ Ghost?
Yes.
Okay. PJ Ghost. Shout out to my boy PJ.
Yeah.
That's Bashy's older brother, PJ Ghost.
That group of kids, you know, there's a couple more, and TJ or CJ, that was D's cousin, God bless him,
right.
He passed away. So that group right there, we worked hard that whole summer. We ran through the water. From the waist up, because they was the smallest kids on the block. Matter of fact, my father gave me the B team. Disco had an A team.
Right.
So the B team looked like a bunch of little scrawny little pat rats.
Right.
But with the intensity that I learned from my father, and also I learned from Gil Reynolds. And Super Sad.
Shout out to Preacher, Brotherhood.
Yeah, so with that combination, I pushed them.
Right.
And we went all the way to the championship to play the A team. And if it wasn't for Ghost, the ball kept on going in and out for Ghost. If he would have knocked down those threes, it probably would have took them to another level as far as the sport. But that team touched my heart the most.
But as we were talking before the camera was rolling, you had mentioned another Coney Island legend that was impressed about this team. Can you kind of elaborate with the people on who that person was?
He was MR.LOU. MR.LOU was very, he fell in love with the team because they was too small. They had no business on the court.
Right.
But we kept on beating people.
Right.
So he wanted me to actually put together a team for him, and he was going to financially back me.
Right.
But I said, during that time, I said, nah. I ain't going to take this. Thank you. And he said, come on, boo. Come on. I was like, nah, I can't do that.
Okay.
You know, but God bless him. And then the next day, something tragically happened to him and whatnot.
Right.
Yeah, but he was very impressed.
And this person that we was talking about is a good brother from Coney Island. God bless his soul. He loved the game of basketball. He embraced the game of basketball, and he embraced young brothers in the community playing basketball. Continue. We're trying to get to the Garden. Legendary place, legendary basketball players that came through here Mr. Lou, Booby himself, have coached a lot of guys here in this park over here. There's so much history. If you can kind of elaborate with the viewers about the garden where we're approaching right now, coming through the parking lot right here in Old Wire Gardens. Can you kind of elaborate on the tournament that started there?
Well, the first tournament was the Old Wire tournament. We didn't have no lights, and we played it, and they played in the dark. I was a little kid watching.
Right.
Then after that, Frank Thompson came.
Frank Thompson.
And for Frank Thompson, that was like our Rutgers, and then everybody came down with Frank Thompson to play.
Right.
Because everybody heard about Coney.
Right.
Could smell it, and everybody came through.
This is my third time hearing about the name Frank Thompson. Also, when I was a kid in the garden, Tate, when he was the MC out here, when these epic games were going on, he always mentioned Frank Thompson. Can you kind of elaborate and share to the viewers who was this guy and what did he mean to Coney Island and to the basketball culture, Frank Thompson?
Well, actually, as a young blood,
right.
I think his nickname was Sausage.
Right.
I only saw him on Sundays, like how they play in Kaiser Park.
Kaiser Park now to this day.
They played hard like that, and not accidentally, a cop took him out. The same thing would happen to the brother in St. Louis.
St. Louis.
Right.
And with Eric Gardner.
Right.
And what year was this?
It had to be in the 70s or early 80s.
In the 70s. Not to get off track, but it's still happening.
Right.
But not to cut you off. I'm sorry, boo. But
it's an everyday occurrence.
Right.
You know, just getting high from that. But from that point, I hope I got that story right because I was young.
Right.
Then from that point, Jock and James and can't get his name, man, but he was like he also passed too. But they took off with that.
Right.
They had the garden, standing room only.
Right.
The game was very intense. Everybody played above the rim.
Right.
Everywhere you turn was a dunk, unlike today.
Right.
But that was the culture, and for the Coney Island teams to play in that tournament, you had to represent.
Right.
And we did have some good representatives. We also had Zay.
Right. That's Zay-Ball.
Zay Harper.
Zay Harper. Super Sev's little brother.
Right.
Okay, The Voice TV had Zay Harper too. If you guys can remember, the viewers, he was on Voice Washington TV, The Voice TV. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So he really also when said worked us out, he worked out with us.
Right.
And the intensity of the practice was from damn near, it felt forever for me because I was the laziest one out of the pack. But it paid off. It paid off, and what Zay did on the court is astounding.
And we are right here now at the legendary garden. If the cameraman could just focus in, this is the garden.
Yeah.
This is where a lot of the magic happened. This is where a lot of guys' NBA careers started.
Or should have started.
High school careers started, now to this present day, varsity careers, etc., etc.
But I gotta get this out. Cause I was sitting on a crate right here in the corner, and Zay had the ball right there. Now mind you, he's only about 5'9".
Right.
He took off from the half court to the foul line.
This is Zay-Ball.
Right. And took off from the foul line. Not that stepping over the foul line.
Right.
In the game situation, dunking over six plus dudes.
Wow.
So from that point, that impression, that impact, it made all of us want to do that.
I just want to say something. If The Voice Washington was born and was of age, I would have left the park. I'm sorry, boo.
Yeah, but it was, I don't know.
Right.
So it's kind of different from now because I kind of feel sorry for the ball players now because they actually been cheated. Because
Right.
they're not playing to the level where they're supposed to be playing.
Right.
to play, because if everybody played like that, or someone like that, my last ball player to play like that was Kelly.
Right.
And that's
Shaquille Stokes.
Yeah. No. Shaquille from the building. Not Shaquille Stokes.
I'm sorry.
Damn, I gotta get his last name. Shaquille Washington. He'll kill me. Played with it was him, Ethan in the backcourt.
Okay.
Got shot.
Right. The building right here.
His last name is Stokes?
Davis. I'm sorry.
Davis, right. There we go.
Davis.
I was thinking about his grandmother.
Davis.
God bless her, Miss Washington.
Shaquille Davis.
Right.
I had it right. The camera had it right. Shaquille Davis. Shaq.
But anyhow, he was the last little guard to actually play like that.
Right.
And that last group I had, it's funny, the first group I had and the last group I had, outstanding. You had Ethan, Shaquille, Truck. Right. You had Tiny's son, Trayvon. You had his nephew, Marquise.
Right.
I had both Isaiah Lewis and Whitehead. And the funny thing is, like Isaiah, Whitehead, and Truck was my all-purpose people.
Right.
Actually, they settled back to let everybody else do what they have to do. And thus, I think Truck took that and ran with it, because if you look at all of his accomplishments, he played with the best, but he knew how to win. And he had the formula. Right. So once he grabbed that formula, that was it. Right. I mean, Whitehead had the formula too, but he probably didn't have the pieces around him. In the pieces, you gotta have a lot of heart. Because them little dudes, I put them in situations where they out there by themselves, and they have to win. You know, I had to put extreme portions with them. Right. Conditions rather.
Okay. So, I hear that you assistant coach at Lincoln.
Yeah.
For the girls varsity.
I'm back with the girls.
Right.
For probably a year or two. Right. And then you never know, I might pop up someplace else. Right.
In the background here.
Oh, that's the car.
This is the car here.
Yeah.
If the camera can come kind of up on the car here. This is the car that Stephon Marbury bought for the late great Mr. Lou. We don't want to get the tags in there. Well, you can, because
everybody knows
his name is Mr. Lou there, so you can zoom right in on there. R.I.P. Mr. Lou. We love you. This is The Voice TV. Boob, if you could come over here. It's The Voice Washington. It's The Voice TV. It's been an amazing interview with Booby, Mr. Lou's son. If it's anything that you would like to say to not only basketball community in Coney Island, just the community in all. Because today somebody got shot earlier.
Today?
Yeah, early on 24th Street. So if there's anything that you can say to the community, to the ball players, just to stay focused before we...
Well, damn, wow, that's amazing. All right, well, I wish there was more basketball out here, because during the summers, past summers, we had a lot of basketball. And when we played on this court, it gave even the non-ball players the imagination that they could do it too. Right. And I guess these kids who shoot each other, these are the kids who don't play basketball. You know, they don't play basketball, so they don't have a positive distraction. So my thing to them is to stop what you're doing, think first before you find yourself either dead or locked up and working for free. You know, in the community, I mean, we only have so many years left here before we all are out, so we gotta at least come together and try to do something positive for the kids.
It's The Voice Washington. It's The Voice TV. It's been an amazing interview with Booby. I want to say thank you. I also want to say God bless Mr. Lou. When you continue to look down and give us the many blessings of the basketball spirit out here that we need and keep us away from all harm. Thank you, and I love you, boo. One more time, Mr. Lou. Shout out to Steph. Steph always been a real dude.
Shout out to 530.
5.
D-Flight.
D-Flight.
Mr. 99 himself.
99 Move. B.A. Telfair.
Yes.
You know what I mean? WTA.
I mean, those dudes, man, I could go on for days. Them dudes right there.
My boy Lance. IW15. My boy Zeke. Do what it do, man. Love is love. The Voice Washington. The Voice TV. Peace.